Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm so glad to be here again in this Nikken now. We're ready to start sharing with all of you some ideas and what is going on in Nikken. I'm glad that you are here connected. I'm now in Europe. So here is 1 a.m. in the morning, but we are here standing to do this happening, to this make this happen. So I'm so glad to be this night in contact with all of you. Here in Europe it's exciting. Many things is happening now, and we are going to have this next Sunday a European event. In the last, I think, 6 years, we didn't have an event like this, and there are many people that are already signed up, and we have a lot of also prospects, new people that is going to be there to see what is happening here in Europe. And well, that's something that excites me a lot, and this is my first appearance here in Europe, so it is really exciting. I'm going to start with all of you to share what we have here. That we were preparing this, and well, we were also talking about this during the year. But now I want to address many of these things in order to prepare everything for also the next year, and make and all everything that my commitment is that everything makes sense for to all of you building the business, and well, and understand the new challenge we have as a company in the environment where we have the different government institutions that are questioning what we do. So but those things will not stop us, because we are not trying to go against, but we are learning the new rules, and also to play fair and have fun in the process, having results. So that requires a lot of good idea, good intentions, and also a lot of commitment from all of us as a team, as a family, as a global community. Well, as I'm always, I start with this, that we are a global wellness community focused on both human beings and nature. Members can search for a balanced lifestyle by promoting an equitable and inclusive sharing economy system. We're innovating the perception of wellness in the world. I like to start with this to make sure that we are all understanding that we are in this process, building a global wellness community. And this is something that I can see that is happening, that I can see that a lot of people in the world wants that this happen. And well, this is going to be a major thing in the next years to come. And of course, yes, we have a business, but in this case, we have to review very well where we are standing and what can we do, and well, how can we enhance what we do. First things first. So we are about to start the operation in Chile in December 2. So our Nikken Global Community's next destination, as all of you know, is Chile. And well, in the after we announced this, something happened in Chile with all the politics and the rising of the prices of public transportation, education, and well, that's makes us understand why we are there, why we are getting in Chile now, because we, as a global community, we have a message of peace, a message of wellness, a message for humans being more. So this is not a coincidence. I'm totally sure that things happen for some reason, and we are not a company that will save the country, but we are going to bring this to many families. So what is here? We are in the process to pre-register possible consultants, and the pre-registration link is you can see it in your screen. You can take it a picture or you can write it. But well, basically, is that we are going to find that servicio.chl@nickenlatam.com is where you can find the service. This is the email, but at the same time in http://chile.nickenlatam.com, you will find the pre-registration link. After you click there, you will find this. You will select your language. That can be Spanish or English.
Yeah.
And with this, then this is the step one. Select the language between English and Spanish. Then once you select the language, you will find this other window. That is the step two, where you are going to find the pre-registration form. So once you find this, you sign up. Well, your prospect will sign up as an applicant, and then the step three end of the process is just to say that you authorize Nikken to send information by email, and that's where your pre-registration process ends. And the new consultant will have at this stage a Nikken ID number that will the process will be finished when we open the operations the 2nd of December, and there it just is the what is missing is just the payment of to become a consultant. In Chilean pesos, I don't know exactly the amount, but it's equal or very close to $20, the equivalent to $20. So this is the process. It's very simple, and we have more than 200 people already sign up as per register process. And I know for fact that some consultants at Diamonds are traveling there with some others from South America. Are this week there will be there this and the next week to be ready for the 2 of December. And in February 1st, we are going to have the first event in the Women of the Business in Chile. That is the first event of all of the events that we are going to have the whole year. Many people told us that it's in the middle of vacation season, but as you know by experience, is that Nikken never sleeps. So every day is happening. It doesn't matter if holiday or weekend or in between the week, but Nikken is always happening. And this is our confidence that we can start the February 1st and make it happen. So a lot of people will show up because we know that it's not the whole city of Santiago that will be in vacation. There will be people staying there. Yes, it's challenging times. I remember when I was in charge to open Colombia. The night I arrived there to start the process to open Colombia, we have 2 car bombs at that night. So I was scared, but at the same time, the next day, I found that the Colombians were very brave, and they were not sad or with low emotions. They were standing up and saying that these kind of things will not stop them to progress. That's why I continue with the process to open Colombia, and now we have a good family there, a very strong and large Nikken family in Colombia. But the most important thing is the whole testimonials that we have now from Colombia, where people are so happy, and there are many families that found an answer to their different things that they were struggling. So what makes us so different, or what makes us so what we are? I believe that from the start of Nikken, this phrase of humans being more is what really drives all of us. We are a promise. We are not a finished good. We are not we are not complete in many ways, but we can choose to become better or we can choose to also become better and contribute with others in the society. And that's what we do. So this is our strong why, humans be more. And there is some Japanese characters that says "anata wa anata dakara kakegai wa nai." That it says the phrase that many of you had in a magnet after the silver training in the past, that says that you are irreplaceable because you are you. So that's something that is very important. And also in our logo, you can find two people in our logo, two different people that can be different in gender, age, beliefs. But if two people that we have basics needs as keep ourselves healthy, happy, and have a source of income or become wealthy. And if two people, different people, works together, works together with putting together the effort, both can success together. That's why also these two people are with the arms up, because that means that they are in a mood of happiness and success. So that's what our logo means. And then I have to start talking about this because this is very important. Some of you already saw this presentation, but it is something that we have to learn and we have to repeat many times. What legitimizes any business? The sale of goods and services to the final consumer at retail price through commercialization channel. In any business, we cannot skip this part. It is very important that we enhance this part and we learn how to develop this. A lot of people tell me that they are not salespeople, but you don't need to be a salesperson to make this happen, because there are many ways. So we have to be creative. We have to be very positive in this and make this happen. Once we are in this and we understand this, we will be in a very safe zone comparing with other companies. Very safe, I mean, because today in USA, we have the Federal Trade Commission that is trying to find those companies that have practices that maybe can be looked at as a scheme. But in our case, the volume comes from the products you sell, you purchase. So in that case, we are a very legitimized company, and also our process. And we have to review this a little bit more. The commercialization channel that we have, the amount of profit is directly proportional to the amount of products sold. So if the products is sold, then we can see profits there. It's not about just to recruit people. It's not just that. It's more than that. Is that the product sold that counts to create the profits. That is very important that we understand. Before building a network, if you sell a product, you will make money. Any product you'll sell to the final consumer in a retail price, you are having an income. So that's the basic of what we have as a business process. Then where is the possibility for earning money? As this formula of low sales and high income will not work. That this is not, it's a utopic formula. And some people says that this is the way to do network marketing or direct selling, but I'm not sure, because I have been doing this for almost 32 years, and I always find that if I sell the products and I teach my team to do it, always in that team and that teamwork will have an income. So when the product doesn't move, manufacturing stops. Storage and transportation become more expensive, affecting everybody's income. And that's a really important truth that as business people we need to understand. In this case, in this formula, low sales, high income, everybody loses. So then we have the next formula that is high sales, low income. This is also one formula that will not work. When products move in high quantities, costs decrease, storage and transportation is optimized, but if it's not profitable for distribution channel, this will not work. Also, it is important that is profitable for the distribution channel. So this is the formula that really works. High sales, high income. The amount of profits is directly proportional to the amount of products sold, as I told before, as I said before. So Nikken system is excellent to commercialize products and earn money by developing a distribution channel. So our task is to create a distribution channel where our products will get into the hands of many consumers. That is the only way that a lot of people will have the benefits for using our product. Otherwise, that will be very difficult to see results in that case. So that's something that I want to address and make sure that we understand in this part. So the next part is that why Nikken? Well, the why Nikken, there are many whys that everybody has its own reasons. Some of the reasons can be to be independent, to own a business, to be the boss, to manage your time, to have a flexible goals or unlimited earnings, minimum investment. But all this happen if we can understand the whole business process. The first column of our home plan is for retail profit. That's the first column. Then we have the other incomes. That is the rebate, the override, and the leadership bonus. So success is the continuous achievement of established goals. And it is very difficult that so many people think that success is when everything moves in your favor, but it's not. Success is a journey, and in a journey you will find uh, some obstacles, difficulties, but at the same time you will also learn to grow and help others to contribute, and this will make the success path. So success is not a destination. Success is a journey. It's a path. It's a way for every single day. Successful people is not those that achieve big goals. Successful people is those that continuously every day walk step by step in the same path for looking for something bigger. But nothing bigger will come one day to the other. It's not overnight. It is a process. All of you, if you have a profession or if you help people or if you are in a community working together today to make something to happen, to become real, it takes time. It takes time, but it is a daily task. It's a daily step by step. And that's what makes a successful people. Successful people is not those that achieve big goals, are those that works every day, and when they achieve a big goal it was a process for many years. It never happens from overnight, so you know that. But well, continuing this, we need to understand the Nikken business cycle, where you manage your sales and you grow your business. So to manage your sales, you look for customer retail sales. You have immediate profits selling retail. Then get training and knowledge and recognition. And for growth, your business, you look for people to join your business. You teach them how to build this. You teach them to become independent. That creates interdependency in between independent people. And then you provide training You open spaces for having meetings, events, and you create different multiple incomes if you do this way. So you will have an extra income, and well, that this can be something that will help you in your family budget. And well, the Nikken business cycle is like this. You manage your sales that mostly in this case 80% of your profits, and then is the growth of your business is 20% of your profits. That's a beginning. That's when it starts. But the more you grow your business is that you bring more people and teach them to sell and do the same thing that you, and this create more profits to you. And then by the years the profits is going to be more imbalanced, and it is based on the size of your commercialization channel. That's what makes the huge difference here. That is, the starting is always better to start looking for more customers, and some of them will want to have the same results as you, and they will join your business, and that's is the way this is growing. But never happens that 100% of the customers will become consultants. So you need to be very sensitive in this, and understand when someone don't want to join the business and just wants to stay as consumer. It is very important. In the last months, I was reviewing how many people we have in our community, and I found that just in the area of active consultants in North America are 9,000. That is really good number. But the interesting thing, and that surprised me the most, was to find that the registered customer are over 80,000. Yeah, 80,000 people. That's a lot. So that's very. I thought that this is very interesting because this is a huge critical mass that maybe some of them just bought one product, but they never knew that there were more products. Oh, but well, that's important. That yesterday when I was traveling, that was Monday. I was on Monday traveling to Europe, and I got a phone call from Dave Johnson, and it was a three-way call, and it was interesting because in that call the lady joined Nikken 4 years ago, and she's not doing the business, but she didn't know that Nikken launched the Kenko ground, and she start using Nikken products because of the KBV, that she thinks that is a great product, as I do. And then the interesting part here is that she didn't know about the Kenko ground, and guess what? Yeah, she bought the Kenko ground, and that's the way to contact your registered customer and let them know that we have new products. Uh, Talking about the KBB, we have a challenge in our office with the team about the KBB process, using the KBB and measuring how many well pounds we can lose. And in 3 months, I lost 21 pounds. So you can see me a little bit thinner, but wow, it's a great product if you use it correctly, and you replace one meal, you eat less during the day, and you exercise more. And that's you get good nutrition, less eating, and more exercise, and that's the formula. And it's really working. So well, coming back here is simple to share. What we do is really simple to share. And if the more we keep this simple to share, the better. If we start telling people that we have magnets, far infrared, most of the people get scared because they never thought that they can use that kind of technology, and they will say, hey, I'm not sure. But if they try and they can feel it, it's much better. More than giving them promises and saying scientific things that really is not necessary. It's not necessary. And if we keep it simple, and this continue growing, so it's simple to share, simple to sell, train and associate people. In reality, if we keep it simple, this really work. But when, as human being, when we hear the word simple, in our head something happens and says, how can I make it this very difficult? I don't know why we are so complicated. But the most you simple the simpler you keep it, the better for people to join and follow you. Well, you heard about a lot many times about this, but well, the commercialization channel is something that you can build. So the products in the Nikken system, that in mind, you create the whole commercialization channel, that you can move product alone. You can move products by yourself, and that works also. I remember that one of the today is a diamond in Latin America. For 4 years, she was the top salesperson. That every single month she was the top salesperson, and so we call the top PPV, and she had this. She earned like $1,000, 1,500, some months 2,000. But this is something that she creates. And one day we were in a event in Anaheim convention, and she approached to me and says, Luis, I'm so angry. And I said, why? Because I see all those people coming on stage, and I never have been on stage. Why is that? I say, well, because maybe you work alone and you had not see the possibility to have more people in your team. Well, now today she's a diamond, and she start building her commercialization channel, and it's working for her. Now her husband retires, and she is the one that brings the more source of income for the family, and that's great. That's good. Um, but what she teaches to her team is to become the top of the PPV, and most of her group are. So you can build this also. You can build the commercialization channel with friends and family, or with everyone. So the size of your commercialization channel is your choice. Then the good thing is that any income become also extra income, or part-time income that always will support the family budget in any ways. So we never promise how much you can make, but because depends of your effort and depends of the products you move by yourself or your team. But the most people you can find, and the most people you can help them to purchase the products, is the best. So in like 2-3 years ago, the price of the Nikken products become competitive in the marketplace, because we noticed that some other people or companies were copying our products, and it was not fair that our products uh, not become the first choice for many people because of the price. So today is very affordable in many ways, And well, that's things that if you have in mind and you can offer and you can prove to yourself that this works, is the better. So yeah, always the more products you move, the income results will be there. So what we are working here is to better quality of life for all. So we put a lot of attention in the quality of the products. We choose always the best raw materials that we call in the industry of nutritionals the premium raw materials, and that's what you will find in the Nikken products. When I came to United States at the beginning of the year, I heard people that they said, "I don't take this because it tastes not well." So I took the one that the most of the people said that it don't taste well. Uh, and I saw that is the one that and the KBB I'm using today to, and I'm having good results. But I think that maybe it's a combination. Also, talking with Dave Johnson in San Antonio, he has some recipes to make it delicious, and because it's a base of food, so you can make it if you don't like the taste. Most of the time, we don't like the taste that those healthy goods, healthy products, healthy food is sometimes it's not that tasty as a pizza or as a hamburger. So yeah, that happens. So it is good if you can add the flavors you liked and take it. So my I enjoy this every morning because when I am at home, I can blend the KBB with different things, and I am very creative. So uh, sometimes I blend it with some piece of beet with kale and a half of green apple, and tastes really good. And it's everything I put there is antioxidant. So I'm in a constant detox process. So that's the things that we can do. Better quality of life for all is because we have a good quality of products, and those really enhance our nutrition and enhance our hydration, and also we can breathe good air at home. So, and doing this, many of you had gain emotional profits. I know because your customers tell you, "Thank you for selling me this product. Thank you for introducing me to Nikken." So that's an additional profit that we have here, and that's the highest satisfaction that I enjoy, and I have been enjoying for 25 years now. Well, and here is our 5 pillars of health. We have our humans be more and the 5 pillars of health that we also have processed that you can participate in the humans being more training, and you can participate in the events where or reading also some books that the leaders and the company recommend you to read, and this provides you with ideas to have a stronger mindset, and this mindset will create balance with your body, family, finances, and society. That's life. Everything starts with your beliefs, so it is important you work on them, and you can build whatever you want for your life. So now we have the April 20th and 21st next year, our 45th anniversary. And you know why we are going to celebrate this anniversary, and why we can do that? Because our product works. That's the main reason. Our product works, but not just the products, is the community. We have a amazing, great community full of big heart people, and also people that really cares about others, and people that wants to have a better life. And there's a very great positive community. So I really want to celebrate with all of you this 45th anniversary. So the tickets will be available soon. It doesn't matter if you win the contest or not, you need to have the ticket. The ticket makes, because the space is limited to 800 people, and there are coming people from all over the world. So it is important that you save your space, uh, purchasing your ticket as soon as you can. If you win the contest, when you show up at the convention, we are going to reimburse you the your investment. This 399 we are going to reimburse you that, but you will have your space safe. I recommend that highly because, of course, we are going to do the best if you win the contest that you have your place. But I think that it's much better that you already save your space, save your seat in the convention, and that makes for sure that you will have a seat. So we were there. We were in New York in this month of October. The whole team for the very first time, all together. This was Mr. Foley idea that I really support. That we should know New York as managers. Otherwise, we don't know what we can find in this city. And I have to confess that was my first time in New York. I was so impressed of the feeling of the city. Uh, it is a city with a lot of history, and I have seen the city in many movies. And for me, was a very exciting experience to be there and walking through the Times Square and the well the Manhattan, on the way to the subway, and also we visit the Rockefeller Plaza. uh, it is an amazing place. And well, of course, if we were in New York, so I had also street food. The hot dogs in New York are good on the street. And well, I have to confess that we had hot dog in front of the the hotel. That there's a street, well, place to do that. And well, it is amazing. So we are preparing this with our heart, with our full of gratitude for these 45 years that we are sharing with you, and these 45 years where we were working and we are working together. So it is a good moment to say, yes, we are here and we are here to stay. So it's April 2020, so don't miss this great opportunity to be there. And this is Times Square, one picture in Times Square. And well, there is all of us, the three regions, that is Latin America, North America, and Europe, represent as a team. And it's the first global convention that we organize together. And I'm so excited for that. We did some T-shirts, as you can notice, for this trip, and well, all of these T-shirts is with a logo of the 45th anniversary of Nikken. So we are ready to enjoy. Well, we have the upcoming events. Take notes. November 23rd and 24th, we have the European event. That's the name is Imagine Creates Your Future. And then Chile, December the 2nd, 2019, the office starts operation. Well, it is an office based on WeWork, in the building of WeWork in Santiago. So, but it's full to operate. And then February 1st, 2020, we are going to have the first event in Chile. That is going to be a major event. In Irvine, California, December 3rd and 4th, 2019, Leadership Summit. We opened this summit for platinums, diamonds, and royal diamonds, and the the last day to register was the November 15th. So we have already the group. I really appreciate all of the leaders that are coming. I know that there are some that cannot because of their agenda, but don't worry. This is not the end or the last event. We are going to have more events, and for me, it's the first time that as a global president, I will have this reunion meeting with the more representative leaders in North America, and it's a great opportunity to share ideas and to make agreements, and also for you to understand how I like to work, well, the way I like to work with the leaders, and how can we work together during the whole next year. Then we have the first field event in Layton, Utah, February 6, 2020, the seminar, The Day That Transformed Your Life. This is the title that Dave Johnson had for the training that I do. So I will do the 6th of February, the training in Layton, Utah. And then the next day, the February 7th and 8th, the next 2 days, there is the Team Nikken Summit 2020, the event. So please bring your coat because it's going to be very cold, but it is a great moment to start the year with a lot of excitement. We're, Mr. Fully and me, we are going to fly to Chile, to Santiago, and then coming back to be in Layton, Utah. I hope to have a very, very busy year. And well, we have a this year to finish with a contest. So you know that we have the contest to have a flight, hotel, or convention ticket. So you can have your convention ticket for free. You can have a convention ticket and accommodation, or you can have the convention ticket, accommodation, and the airfare. So don't miss the contest. Participate the best you can, and we will see there. So we will see in the next events, next activities. Nikken is full of passion, full of purpose. Next time, be ready to join me again December 18th. It doesn't matter from where. This time is from Europe. So I'm so glad to have this opportunity with all of you. I really appreciate that you take your time to be in this call. And well, I would like to hear also your comments. So you can write me in my email, that is LUISK, Luis K, LUISK @nikken.com. Your feedback is highly appreciated, because this way we can do this call more useful for all of you. And well, that's the intention. The intention is that you know where Nikken is at the moment. And I do this call, the next hour is going to be with Latin American in Spanish. Tomorrow I will have this call for Germany first, then for England and Sweden, and then with France. So I do this call 5 times every month in different and for the different market units. And well, this is a great team effort. Behind this call, there is Ruben Yescas helping me with the whole Zoom links. The marketing team is always preparing the presentations that looks good. And in the text, we have Mabel Chu, that she's always taking care of that what we deliver is correct. So thank you all of you to be in this call. I really enjoy sharing with you. And well, this is a new great opportunity. um, to be together. So enjoy your life, be well, and see you soon again. Good night. Bye bye. Thank you all.